A gift shop full of Oklahoma-made products greets you at the door at the Museum Broken Arrow. It's when you go upstairs, you go back in time.
And up here on the second floor is where we have all the permanent exhibit, which is the Broken Arrow history.
One of the first things you'll see when you walk in the museum is this original log cabin. It was built pre-Civil War in 1854. The family who built it here in Broken Arrow lived in it until the late 40s.
Read all about the Childers family and the story behind the cabin.
And it's been shrunken down a little bit to fit in here, but it is their original log cabin.
Learn about the Creek Indians in a room dedicated to the tribe. They're the original settlers of Broken Arrow. Another room highlights BA's long military history. Around the corner, the stories of cotton and coal. It's all more than hometown history for Cooper Rash.
It's extremely important to me. My family's been in Broken Arrow for over 115 years, and they've lived here and worked here at the same place.
His family's bank is still in operation today, Arkansas Valley State Bank. AVB sits next door to the museum, donating the land for its construction. You can see Cooper's great-grandfather at his desk peeking through the window of the bank exhibit.
But when they get to come in and see some of the actual artifacts and feel and touch and see the things, I think it's pretty special.
The museum is home to the town's history and more.
The time and energy that went into building our community and the rich history that we have here.
History, which includes Hollywood. Jimmy Stewart's Western picture, Broken Arrow, premiered at a Main Street theater in 1950. Judy's in here too. You'll recognize her singing the music of Ralph Blaine, Broken Arrow's very own.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
It is an amazing place. I still walk in here and I still get chills when I look at certain things.
Everything in here has its own story. That includes this big old horse named Charlie. It rolled into town in the 1920s and stayed here for decades, but ended up going up the road to another town, and Broken Arrow residents did not like that.
He was here at a hardware store, and the hardware store went out of business and they moved Charlie to Coweta. Well, Broken Arrow got so upset that Charlie was gone that they actually did a big petition to bring him back home.
Charlie made it back to BA and lived in the AVB bank lobby for years until the museum was built. Another big piece of history for residents here is the town's annual festival. Rooster Days started in 1931, and it's still going on today.
Rooster Days has been around a really long time. It's the longest running festival in Oklahoma.
The Museum Broken Arrow, telling the stories of an Oklahoma town and preserving history for future generations.
Museums like this are the heart of all of our communities.
In Broken Arrow's Rose District, I'm Jason Grubbs for Discover Oklahoma.